Hello. Right, Hell is Us is out. Can have a look at that on my 5090. I know we did play the demo a little bit of this game. When was that? That was a couple of months ago, maybe. And it played performance-wise terribly. But it's Unreal Engine 5. All the good stuff. Go have a look. If the 5090 can't do it, what can, you know? I want windowed or borderless. Settings wise, resolution scale 100%, so obviously I'm at 4K here, 340 by 2160. I think we've got everything maxed. I forget what the settings look like on this. Everything's set to ultra. Doesn't look like there's any specific ray tracing settings. Just reflections, although under reflections, what does it say? Yeah, it doesn't really... Oh no. Determines the resolution and accuracy of reflection. Settings of high and above use more accurate ray tracing methods, so it's going to probably be that setting. And you can't actually switch it off, so... VSync off. I do have DLSS 4 overridden from the driver, so I won't switch that on at first, but we'll check that out. You also do have XeSS as well. But we'll see how it goes. This game too loud. It's quite loud. When that music kicks in. Oh no! It's messed my Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna have to fix out this. It does this for some reason. Disable my integrated graphics. It now thinks my 5090 is integrated graphics. That's not good, is it? Right, give me 2 seconds. I'll try and fix it. Thinks it's that in the overlay at least. But we should be able to fix it pretty quick. How are we doing though? Has anyone played this game yet? I don't actually think it comes out until... Is it Thursday? But you can pay a bit more and play it early. Which is what I've done. Which might be a mistake, but we'll see. I'm wondering, demo-wise, if we just have to play through the same bit again, maybe. Let me just move all this stuff back to the top on the overlay. What do we normally have? Temperature at the top. Stunner boy, yo! You can already tell me it's going to run bad. Is it, Have you seen it already? Or are you just guessing because it's Unreal Engine 5? From the demo at least, it would be a good guess because the demo played terribly. Like start-wise. Okay, give me 2 seconds, I'm almost done, so I'm just fixing the overlay. For some reason it switched all my stats around. What am I missing? Maybe get memory junction on there. Have I got that? I got it somewhere. There it is. And we're going to need to increase the fans on the GPU, because look at that. Memory junction 96 degrees. I'm alright, thanks. Right, okay, I think we're ready. Boom. Do let me know if the game's too loud. It's quite loud for me. Might be one of those games that's really loud, and then once you get in the gameplay, it's really quiet. Would this also be better on controller, maybe? Did I play it on controller before? I can't remember. I think I did. There might actually be a delay on audio, hang on. I'll have to quickly... It seems like it's doing shaders anyway, so... Let me quickly just redo my capture card, because the sound's out of sync for some reason. Whilst I think it's doing shaders. It sounds like it is, and my CPU's... Oh no, actually, I don't know what it's doing. Have I got to skip it or something? There's no, like, UI to skip or anything. Let's get the sound back. Performance has improved from the demo. Okay, that's good. That's something at least. Well, we'll see. I mean, to be honest, it couldn't really get much worse, could it, from the demo? The stuttering on that was crazy. Some of the worst in Unreal Engine, I think. Right, is that... Are we good? Sorry about the fixing issues of stuff. I was a bit late on the stream because my audio, I had no audio either. All the issues. Oh, okay, this is, sorry, I wasn't actually looking at my screen. This is a difficulty level. You balanced. Enable tutorials, might as well. I actually wasn't even looking at my screen. I could just see it in the corner of my eye. Did I buy the 5090 or Nvidia sent it? I bought it. I own it myself, my own money. I don't... Everything I own is my own. I've never received any hardware for free. So it's playing with a controller, which is good because I am on controller. Have I experienced any crashes with this game? I don't know, we'll see. This is literally the first time I played the demo. And I don't really think, to be honest, I don't remember if it crashed for me in the demo or not. It was a while ago. We'll see though. We'll see it live. Looks like cutscenes are capped at 30.
It's a true serum. It's still experimental. Hence the
Who's that?
I would have tortured you, but my employers insist I use their concoction. Now,
This is like a scene out of Sin City.
how did you get into Hadia?
The yellow brick road.
He sounds like someone out of Sin City.
Well, apparently, needs more time. While it's going through your system, curious about something. Why did you do it?
Anyone in my shoes would have done the same.
I think you overestimate human beings. I don't think you realize the time, money, and resources that went into this operation. You pissed off the wrong people.
Will I try this on a 1970 XT? Yeah.
I'm getting ahead of myself.
Yeah, I will do. I was planning to do it tomorrow, but I might have to do it Thursday because I've got to work.
At age 5, grew up in the foster care system.
I've got to work late tomorrow.
Dabbled in criminal activities. You managed to pull yourself together and become a decorated soldier.
We'll see. If I have enough time tomorrow, I will. But I've got to...
You decided to
I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to work really late. So, it'll be too late for me to stream. But I'll do it on Thursday. So quite a lot of pixelation if you look at the edge of like his face, for example.
It seems we're ready.
You can see quite like the line around his face is like loads of pixelation
How
there.
did you get into Hadia?
And his hair as well.
The UN peacekeepers. who had deployed inside Hadia. It backfired. When the paperwork cleared, Hadia's civil war was in full swing and the peacekeepers pulled out. I reported to my new unit, stole some gear, and crossed the mountains.
Why come back?
Fuck.
Can I pause it? I want to turn vibration off. It's really annoying.
My parents. I wanted to find them. I needed to confront them.
How did you know your parents were still in Hadia?
I didn't. My only
See, look how
memory was that my
pixelated
father
it
was
looks
the
around
blacksmith of the village of
his
Jova.
face.
Getting into Hadia is just as hard as leaving. Tell me, who smuggled you out?
My mother.
What happened?
She sat me down in the back of a truck, gave me a necklace, and shut the door.
She didn't say anything?
She told me.
Crashed enough 59. You don't know if it's drivers or card.
Told me. Never
I don't know.
come
I haven't played those games, so I personally haven't really experienced any crashing recently. We'll see. I mean, I'm playing Hell Is Us now, so we'll see if this crashes. What's the error? Has it got DLAA? I'm not sure. I can check. I can't check at the moment because it doesn't let me access the settings in the cutscene. I would guess probably. I would guess it does, which... Check it out. You probably have to enable DLSS though. Obviously, I'm guessing it probably appears under those settings. So it's like that game again where it's like so loud and then it goes really quiet when you're actually playing. This looks crazy to me. 60 FPS. I swear we had like 30 in the demo. Am I going mad? That looks much better than the demo. I was not expecting 60. Unless if we got some sort of funky setting going on. One of two things. They're either limiting the resolution scale. I don't think they are. I mean, I'm at 100% here. Maybe I have to get Optiscaler in to check it at what it's actually rendering at. You know, they're doing the old Wu Chang Fallen Feathers cheeky little resolution cap. Where's DLAA? I imagine it'll be... There you go. Under there. I wonder if it makes any difference between borderless and window. Performance-wise. Still looks the same, doesn't it? Okay, so I wasn't really expecting that, to be honest. I thought this was... I mean, we'll play it through a bit and we'll see. I was sort of expecting this to maybe be like 40 or something. Because of how bad the demo was, but this actually looks quite a bit better. Expecting it to be a lot worse. So far, at least. I've got an average of 71 here. In the water, it does look like it's dipping down a bit into the 50s or so, but I'm still above 60 here. I mean, it's still quite heavy, obviously. Doing 4K 60 on like a 2 to 3 grand GPU is still... You know, the upper level, really, you'd be wanting to do like 100 or so, or something. On the upper level. But for Unreal Engine 5, how bad we've seen in games recently, it looks at least well improved compared to, like I say, the demo. Dipping under a bit here, 59. 55. I'm pretty sure this was like 30, 35 on the demo. in this bit, I swear. I could be wrong. I might be thinking of the 9070 XT maybe at 4K. This looks quite good graphically. What do we think? I think it looks too bad. That's quite nice. Wonder if in the cutscenes DLAA will have fixed that TSR, like anti-aliasing pixelation stuff. Quite heavy on the GPU though, like 500 watts. VRAM doesn't look that bad for 4K. It's actually only 11.4, so VRAM is really low for 4K. I can pretty much run through this bit because this is exactly the demo, isn't it?
You must
Oh, Greco, yo.
wander around Sinedra Forest.
I'm alright, how are you?
I'm afraid I have very little.
Is it worth jumping from 4090 to 5090?
You what?
I mean, performance game is
Who are you?
small.
The
Depends
name's
it depends if you can get money. If you can get quite a bit of money for the 4090 that doesn't cost much more for the 50, it might be worth it, but in most cases, probably not. Unless you need the VRAM or something, maybe, for something non-gaming related.
Who are you?
The name's Ernest Cadell. My family has tilled the earth here for generations.
They did say improved performance in 4K. Yeah, it seems a lot better. I was not expecting it.
Who are you?
Oh god.
Do you know where the...
Try and just skip through all this.
Strange.
Where can I...
So we did all this already on the demo, so I kind of know this bit.
Hey, Gus, Arlo, Otis, please pick up.
Can save it here as well.
Been trying to call for days now. Phone lines keep going down, so I don't know when I'll be able to call you back, but...
Pretty good as well. The frame time, look.
Hey, don't, go
Frame
killing
time looks
Sass
pretty
now.
good. 0.1% low, 50. That's actually very good. No stuttering at all. They've done an absolute 180 on the performance in this. It's crazy different. Even when stuff like pops up and that, it doesn't even stutter my frame time at all. In some games it can often stutter a little bit when you've got like pop-ups and stuff. Doesn't seem to affect it at all. It'd be interesting to see... So DLSS frame generation's here, which it does to me. We'll check it out, but it does look like I can actually do multi-frame generation within the game, which is good because there's multiple settings there. So at least I don't have to go to the app and do it. This is native, yeah. Even seeing upwards of about 80 FPS there. So, yeah, pleasantly surprised, I think, by the performance. I was expecting this to be a lot worse than what we saw already. Actually looks very good. Not massive, not obviously insanely high FPS. I'm still sitting at like 60 to 70, but no stuttering at all so far, which is pretty incredible for Unreal Engine 5. Is there path tracing? No. There is ray tracing, and it doesn't look like you can switch it off. You can just turn it down from ultra to high and medium and such. You can only go as far as low. Leo, yo. So I was tracking back there because I thought I saw something. Pretty impressive.
You found me. Epsilon 12, right? God, I can't see shit. I have blood in my eyes. You must have honed in on my distress beacon.
Who are you?
Sifo 451, Epsilon 11.
We'll have a look at some DLSS and stuff in a bit. We should be able to get some pretty crazy
Still down
FPS.
behind that door.
Do make sure to drop a like on the stream as well,
We got jumped.
if you haven't already. I will check this game out on the 9070 XT as well,
Not sure how I got
probably
here.
on Thursday.
All I remember is hearing that door shutting behind me. I must have triggered some.
Who has the... Who has the...
It would be good to try and get through much of this first area, because once you get in the car from the demo, it kind of goes out into this bigger open world area. It looked like, at least. That would be quite a good test, FPS wise. So some kind of little micro stutters in the frame time, but I don't really notice that visually at all. Still pretty good lows. Let's have a look with some DLSS on as well. I'm thinking we'd probably push, even with just DLSS quality, honestly, we'd probably be at 100. Now, this is going to be DLSS 4, so I put it on quality here. Game must be restarted for this to take effect. DLSS frame generation. How do you switch that on, though? Why is it grayed out? Is it because I'm borderless? How do you... Must be restarted. Oh, it's the main menu, got ya. You can only do it from the main menu, so that's a little bit annoying, because we're going to have to save it to be able to switch that on, but I've got DLSS quality on here. It is DLSS 4, because I've got it overridden from the app. And yeah, look, it's breaking 100, over 110 there, so averaging about 115. Coming down a little bit here, though. Still probably, I think, going to average around about 100, I would guess. Look like we are seeing that, about that. It's been down a little bit, maybe closer to 90 in this bit. This is going to be probably a heavier area, 88 there. Just because of the forest and stuff. Foliage, but it still feels alright. I think the lighting as well actually looks very good. Overall image quality too, I think looks really good, even with DLSS on. Did look a little rough with TSR on, especially in those cutscenes on the character models and stuff. It looked a bit pixelated, didn't it? But DLAA and DLSS quality look pretty good here. Oh wow, what's this? Interesting. I don't think this bit wasn't in the demo, is it? Unless I missed that. Get to the next save point and we'll check frame generation as well. That is kind of a little annoying. We have to save it to be able to switch it. So it seems like we probably will average about 100 pretty much. Definitely seeing lows of more in the 90s, but I've still got a 101 average. Probably overall average out to be about 100. Some bits higher, some bits slightly lower. .6, yeah, possibly. I'm not actually sure. The demo though was so bad, performance-wise, where this is like the complete opposite. This is like a million times better, the complete other end of the spectrum. Same case of Wuchang. Oh, what, will they limit the resolution? I did think that. I'm going to, when I have to restart, when I do frame generation, I have to go back to the main menu, so I might just reboot the game and put upscaler in and I can check it. I can, I'll be able to see what it's rendering. Might be worth maybe going back. I forget, actually. I mean, I said I played the demo, so we can run through this bit. I kind of forget it. I remember we have to do something. We have to put them in this order. I feel like the image quality, too, looks way better than the demo. It looks so much better. I swear it looked, like, really fuzzy. Especially with DLSS on the demo. I swear it looked really fuzzy. It looks so much sharper. I might have to re-speak to this guy. I've got to trade with him.
Who has the APC key?
The sergeant has it.
Do I have to trade with him? I have to give him a health pack, don't I? Yeah, I remember.
Good. You got the medkit. Okay. See that ladder over there? Climb it to the top.
Yeah, I remember this.
Take this. You'll need it to open the door. You'll figure it out.
Wuchang looks so blurry. Yeah, so on Wuchang, they actually removed the resolution cap now. When I last played it, it was rendering 100% scale was actually rendering at your native resolution, so it looked like they'd removed it, which meant we could actually finally test native. Maybe the demo didn't have DLSS 4. No, I don't think it did, but even just native, the native image, it looked much better. Still had a bit of pixelation, definitely with TSR, but even that looked better from what I remember. Might be worth, we'll play it through, like I say, to get to the next checkpoint, just so I can save it. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go back and redo all these bits. So maybe just play around with DLSS. If I switch it down to performance there, see what that looks like. Should also hopefully look pretty good, and we're pushing 130, 140 maybe FPS, which is pretty good. I'll reset on my lows and stuff, dipping down a bit there. Still holding quite a good GPU usage though. Power has come down to like 390, 400, which is definitely better than seeing when it was at like 500. What was the order? Is it that one first? That one first. And then these two, I think. Which way round does it go? I think it's that one. I think it might be the other way. Yeah. Let me... Sorry, I'm going to switch vibration off. It's broken on my controller. And it keeps just vibrating for absolutely no reason. How do I switch that off? What would it be under? Just because the controller's vibrating when I'm just not doing anything. That should open, I think. Opens the door. It did summing. There you go.
I knew you'd figure it out.
Who has the APC?
The sergeant.
So we'll go in. I think DLSS performance, even here, image still looks very good. Looks really, really good. I'd say maybe the ground, when I move fast, there's maybe a slight bit of blurriness. And around the character when I move fast. I don't know how easy that'll be to see on the stream, but when I move really quick, if you look around the edges of the character, like especially here, it's almost ghosting a little bit, or it's just pixelating. So maybe start to see that a bit with DLSS. Do more gameplay with the 9070 XT? Yeah, I will do. I've done loads of gameplay with the 9070 XT. I'll have a look at it on this game probably on Thursday. But I have tons of tests for the 9070 XT on the channel if you did want to see any. So there's a save point here. What we'll do, we save it. What I want to do first is actually let's go back to the main menu. I'll go back to the main menu. I'll do frame generation. We'll go for the absolute jugular DLSS quality multi-frame generation ×4. Exit game. Oh, it won't even let me change it until I have to. Just gonna get up latency and see. Not really gonna be able to see. We'll see how bad that is. I'm gonna have to full restart then. I also want to do upscaler too. It's gonna reboot the game automatically, isn't it? Don't do it to me. Is it gonna redo it automatically? It's annoying when games do that. It just makes it harder to test stuff when you have to do that every time. I'm gonna try and get upscaler into the game if I can do it quick. So we can check what it's actually rendering at. So make sure no one's lying to us. Now I've got to try and find the game file. It'll be in. Oh, where will it be? I think it's just in there, is it? Well, we're going to find out, aren't we? Oh, it's in engine folder, is it? I've messed it up. See, I thought it was engine binaries, Win64. Does it need to be that? Yes. Okay, that looks like maybe that'll work. What are we on? Nvidia. Okay, well, we'll find out if that works. I'll reboot. It doesn't seemingly force restart straight away, so I'm wondering how frame generation will work here. When I think new AMD GPUs will release, I don't know if it's anything. Normally, Nvidia AMD follow a fairly similar release time, don't they? Potentially next year, maybe we'll see something. Beginning of next year, beginning to like maybe Q2 or something. AMD was a bit later, weren't they? But I don't think we'll see anything higher end. They said they weren't doing anything higher, so it is rumored at the moment, but I don't know. It seems like they probably will save that, but okay. So that's now become switchable. We'll do it to 4 times. Absolute jugular. DLSS quality, 4 times frame generation, multi-frame generation, obviously. See if upscaler works. No, it doesn't work. Let me just join. Let me load into the game. I would have thought I'd see the. What folder's it got to go in? Let me quickly just have a look and double check. Normally it is in that binaries, but I don't see the exe. But then when I put it into the other folder, it says that it can't actually find the game. So that's a bit of a weird one. Normally it just works straight away. Because I see the exe, but then it's you know what? I've just found it. I found it. It's hell is us binaries Win64. God damn it. How do I get rid of it? Remove upscaler. Upscaler removed. Boom. Just bear me 2 seconds. Probably do all of this and it'll turn out it is rendering okay. But then at least we know. Know for sure. At least we know no one's fibbing us. I think it's got to go in there. Yeah, okay, that looks better. Run it. Right. Let's hope this works. AMD's not cooperating with game developers. Red Dead 2 still has FSR. Yeah, AMD have always been slow with stuff like that. I think it's like a known thing in the industry. You always hear it from game companies, don't you? That like AMD for some reason are like really weird to cooperate with to like try and get stuff. I mean, you see it with stuff like Cyberpunk. Like, how long does it take to get FSR4 in there? I know it's more of an Nvidia sponsored game, but oh, the game's crashed. It might be because I've modified the game files. I might have to skip the upscaler situation. This actually happened to us in Wuchang, do you remember? When I tried to enable upscaler in there. It kept crashing it. Was it just a one-off? No. Okay, I'm not going to be able to use upscaler, I don't think. You don't like that. We'll have to leave that out for now. It's not worth it. I'll maybe try and look at it later. I think I have got the right place here, but I won't faff around with it. Yeah, will that be enough if I just remove it like that? Only good thing with AMD is you get games that are like ports FSR4 straight away, which is good. They normally run quite well. But yeah, they are a little bit slower, yeah. I think it's got better. It has got better, but you gotta appreciate it's a much smaller company too, in terms of everything. Employees, even money. You know, I think Nvidia is still biggest market cap company right now, isn't it? So they've got more money to invest and, like, you know, spend on getting people in to like work on stuff like that. More money you have, better you are at things, you know, stuff like that. Right. So DLSS quality times 4 frame generation. Boot in, and then we'll maybe try and check out some 1440p and stuff as well. I'll play for a little bit like this, I think, just purely because we're indoors now, so we're going to get a much higher FPS, obviously, than we would do outside. But look at this here, 300. Breaking 300 FPS. So with DLSS quality, we had an average of about 100, didn't we? We're going about 330 there. $5070 or $9070 non-XT. What's the price difference?
Hey, are you okay? Hey!
My ears are exploding. Why is it so loud? No! Can never leave AMD CPUs. Yeah, no, I really like them. The only shame is I've not had a good time this gen. I'm on my third 9800X 3D. I've not had a good time with that. That's been kind of annoying. I like the CPUs as a whole. I feel like the only CPUs I've ever had to RMA are always the AMD 3D CPUs. I had two 5800X 3Ds. And I've had three 98s. So I don't know if there's like some weird... I don't know. I've never had to RMA like any other... I've had other AMD CPUs, non-3D ones. I've never had to RMA those. For me, it's like a weird statistic of like, I've had to RMA every 3D CPU I've ever had. Which is like kind of strange. What are the controls here? What's attack? Alright. What block? Will I only play this game in this broadcast? No, I'll play it again. We'll try and test it out on a few different things. So, looks pretty good. Like, basically breaking 300. Or just under here, 290. The frame generation. We've got... Our latency is about 30 to 40 milliseconds. So I am on controller. I'm not really going to notice too much difference. I can't feel any difference latency-wise. It feels fine to me. It feels the same as when I was a native. Can't really tell any difference. If we weren't recording it, I wouldn't be able to tell any difference between it if I couldn't see the frame time. Obviously, the frame time's going to look a bit weird because of the way MSI records multi-frame generation. So the lows don't look great. Then you're going 240 Hz OLED or 360. Shoo! Can you even get a 360 OLED? Is that a thing? I bet that's like 10 grand. Oh wait, this is part of the clue, isn't it? First the sinners are brought to the tower. Remember that. I've gone the wrong way. Yeah, but wait, is it... What would be considered first? I don't know, maybe... Well, we'll have to try it this way and then maybe inverse it. Okay, another save here. Maybe worth dropping down. That's back where we were. Gone the wrong way. Should we see what the absolute max is if I go down to ultra performance? What? Upscaling is still broken on this game. It was broken in the demo, and it's broken here. How am I getting 140 FPS with ultra performance? Make that make sense. I'm getting 300 with quality and 100. I'm getting half the FPS. That's not looking good, is it? Have I just broken it, though? Am I not supposed to change it mid-game? Yeah, I think I've broken it. I don't think you're supposed to change it. It doesn't like that, does it? Have you got to cut that to the menu every time? That's a bit of a disaster, isn't it? Doesn't seem to like playing around with the settings, especially with frame generation on mid-game. Let's do the ultra performance. I'm expecting we should be at like more than 300. Unless usage is coming down, but I didn't see it. God, what? Exit and relaunch. I can try, but it's kind of annoying, isn't it, having to do that every time? Because every time I want to switch frame generation on and off, I'm going to have to restart, go through all that. You know? How am I liking this game? I like it so far. I played the demo though, so I got further. I've already kind of played this bit. So in terms of the actual full-on game, all the bits I've seen so far I've already seen. I think I'll definitely play more though. It seems like kind of interesting. Let's try this again. Ultra performance. For some reason frame generation's off. What? What? Why is frame generation off? Oh god. What? It was on. It was definitely on. Why is it switched off? I've got to restart again. This is what I mean. It's fine, I think, if you're just going to play the game. But obviously, when I'm testing stuff, it's a ball ache. I don't know why it's switching it off there. I didn't tell it. I didn't switch that setting, did I? Unless I did it by mistake. Right. No messing around. Ultra performance, multi-frame generation times 4. That's definitely on. Check this out and then I'll maybe switch to 1440p. We got ultra performance. £360 Hz. What's that weird green? Is that... I don't... That's not right, is it? You see that? Still that green. Look. Anyone else seeing that? Yeah, like right there. Oh no. I had that exact issue with in Metal Gear Solid. That's got to be ray tracing, hasn't it? Causing that. It's almost like the light. Oh. Oh dear. Ultra performance definitely can tell quality-wise as well. This looks nowhere near as good, but I am getting 380 FPS. That has increased my FPS quite considerably. Doesn't seem to... Are we getting the green weirdness thing in here? Doesn't look like it. It was only in that bit. I think what was the... Oh, I am getting it again. Look, it's got to be the way the light's maybe bouncing off of stuff. What second? Oh, that's finally. The sinners will fall into the fires. So I think... What was it? First tower. Yeah, look at that. Weird I wasn't getting that at... with DLSS quality. So I think it's towers. fire. I mean, we could guess it. Boom. Haha. Easy. That's how you do it. Seeing upwards of about 400 FPS there as well. But definitely starting to see obviously weird issues, so I probably would not recommend this. I don't quite understand the health situation. Every action you perform in combat is stamina cost. How do I get health back? While exhausted, all actions performed. Yeah, let's try, I'll probably drop down to 1440p. Have a look at that quick. There's no point staying on these settings too long because it's got all that weird green stuff. So, if I'll get frame generation off as well when I restart. How do we... Weirdly, it lets you do it. It lets you switch it off without restarting. That's weird, isn't it? I'll change it on Windows just purely because I can't full screen it. So I'll make sure I'm at 1440p on Windows just so there's no... we're confident and that's what it's using. Kind of gives me Control, you know that game? Kind of gives me those vibes a bit. Music similar to Returnal. Don't mention that game. That game gave me PTSD. An engine thing. Possibly it's the way ray tracing's working. At least it looked like that. It was the way the lighting was working. Okay. Okay, so I'm at 1440p now, 2560 by 1440. I'll quickly have a look at TSR, but I will switch DLAA on. We're obviously at 100% scale, so 1440p native. Everything's switched off here. No DLSS, no frame generation on or anything. Ultra graphics. This is that setting, so settings of high and above use more accurate ray tracing methods. Is the description, but yeah, the green stuff is probably, I mean, I was using multi-frame generation and DLSS ultra performance, so just all of those stuff combined. It's not a great mixture of things. So we didn't see that at when I was at native or anything. Why is the overlay so large? Ugh, what the hell? Why'd I go from that big to that small? I'll try and play for a little bit here without... Let's try and get to the next checkpoint without restarting it. Otherwise I'm going to be stuck here forever. But look at this here. Breaking 100 FPS at 1440p. Seeing what, 110 there, 120 at the max. Probably likely to maybe dip under 100, I think, in one or two areas once we get outside. Bear in mind, indoors here, definitely going to get more FPS than we would out in the forest bit. So this might maybe be a bit more like 90, 95 or so. Like seeing it there already dipping under a little bit. Definitely quite a CPU-heavy game, actually, though, as well. Like my CPU here, 35% is quite high for what we normally have. My lows as well. My lows don't look as... I'm going to reset the lows. Don't look as good as at 1440p. Looks a bit more stuttery, look, in the frame time. See how it goes. Yeah, look, 92 there, and that's indoors, so there's potential here outdoors in the forest bit. You might even maybe see 80 or so. 80, 90. Try and race through this bit and get back outside. Where have I got to go? It is Unreal Engine 5, yeah. How does the game run? It actually runs pretty good. Not like insane FPS. If you're running native, you don't get insane FPS, but if you consider Unreal Engine 5 games, this has got to be one of the better performing ones. There's no stuttering. At least when we were at 4K, it was very smooth. Everything maxed had about 60 to 70 FPS, so on a 5090, that's obviously not insane amount of FPS, but it plays pretty good. Could be much. We've definitely seen, obviously, much worse Unreal Engine 5 games. Oh, I've just jumped off. Where's the ladder? Only 100 FPS. Yeah, but you have to consider it in with everything else too. Definitely big improvements compared to the demo, because the demo was like half this FPS. So when you're comparing it to other Unreal Engine 5 games, this is like average, better than average. Most of the times. I mean, on a 5090 Unreal Engine 5, I could be running at like 40 at 4K and maybe 80 at 1440p on this. So we're like pretty significantly above that. How do I do... how do I get to the inventory? I realise I've got no... How do I put health in? This is it. Do we not have health packs? What else do I need? Usable. Don't need any of that other stuff. Turn the flashlight on. How do I turn that on? I don't have a flashlight. I don't think I have a flashlight. I don't think I've got to that bit yet. I think you get to that bit soon when you go back outside, don't you? That's the compass. The drone. Ah, toggle light. There you go. Yeah, because also you can do this with the drone, can't you? I'll be taking mad damage. Bro, chill out. How do I use my health? Yeah, I think we're just about to get outside. I think it's coming up soon. Ah, we got those weapons. I remember this. I think I quite like that. Like Assassin's Creed. Another save. Well, get outside here. Oh, how do I parry? Here we go. Oh, yes. That is what we like. That's pretty epic. That's much easier, isn't it? Finishing like that. I think that's one of the doors. That's the way out. Oh, my stamina. Hell no. Right, I think this is get outside. Yeah, looks like it. Get the light off. Have a look around outside here. Straight away, he's dipping under 100. I think that's definitely going to be happening a lot more. Let's sit probably between 90 and 100. I'll try and get out the trench bit. There's a save. Oh, I remember this. Bro. That's not good. My health's absolutely gone. So yeah, like seeing in the 80s, I think you're going to probably be looking at 80 to 90 as the lowest. I don't think we'll get too many dips under that. Which, yes, is still pretty tough. I am definitely seeing it stutter a bit more too at 1440p, it seems, than 4K. Not massive stutters, but my frame time definitely has small little spikes in it more frequently, I think, than what I was getting at 4K. It's in it there, like little micro stutters. I've just done that to the completely wrong thing. Dude, this is actually quite hard. So many. So we'll have a look with some DLSS quality as well. Get that on there. What I might do is do that, switch to 1080p and then try through frame generation on both, because then it saves me having to restart. Actually, first, you know what I was going to do? Check out DLAA. Just because that's going to look much better at 1440p than TSR. Yeah, it looks much sharper and should hopefully be fairly similar FPS. Might be slightly less, but... Stop dodge. Sometimes you gotta dodge it though. Anything else? There was something to pick up, I think, down one of these trenches. Did I miss it? There it is. Health kit. Definitely going to need that. These things are so hard. Has it got a weird thing? Get me out of that trench. I'm gonna be backed up into a corner. So yeah, pretty much similar FPS with DLAA. We'll get DLSS quality on. Should hopefully gain sort of 20-30 FPS. Looks about that, 120. So for 1440p, still kind of rough. I mean, we're not getting 144 Hz. You're gonna be looking at balance or performance. How do you even go for these things? Damn, bro. Another one? You're having a laugh. Finish him. Blocking actually drops your stamina as well, it looks like. If they hit when you're blocking, unless you get a perfect parry, that also drops your stamina, it looks like. Nothing fits. We killed quite a few things here. There's one there. Oh, big stutter there. Look at that. I'm going to give it a quick save because it feels like we've done quite a bit. Question is how do I get my health bar so it's back up to the max so it can go the full? I think I missed the tutorial bit on that, or I wasn't listening. Can we please, yo? Let's have a quick look. Ultra Performance 2, and I'll maybe quickly check 1080p, and then we'll do frame generation stuff. Ultra Performance, how bad does that look? So you don't really gain a massive amount. It definitely looks way worse. And I only gain maybe 20 FPS there. It's kind of nice, like not worth it really. And I'm also, okay, so I seem to get the weird artifact in color stuff with what looks like ray tracing. That seems to happen to me at Ultra Performance. I wonder if it happens at Performance. Is it only that preset does it? Yeah, it seems to be only that preset. Ultra. Oh no, I just saw it there. Doesn't seem as bad. Definitely not as bad as Performance, but it does seem to still be happening. Yeah, I'm not sure how I get my health back up to the max. I gain health. There's a way to gain it, but I didn't listen. Was it just like a perfect... So I see the health go up there, but then it goes back down. Yeah, seeing that red again. What do you think of the game then out of 10? What do you reckon? Stamina's not going back up. That's not good. Do you see, my health's like so low. I don't know how to get it back up. Oh, there we go. You just have to heal. Fair enough. Well. This is not going well, is it? Ah, I could have done a finisher. Could have done the A finisher on it. Another key. Key doesn't fit. Flickering white circle. No. No, I'm not quite sure what that is. Show and yo. I'll have to... Tutorials. Well, I missed that. I was probably speaking with chat or something, maybe. It's hard to concentrate on both things sometimes. What would it be under? Health? Conversation charged? Healing pulse? When you successfully hit an enemy, faint particles appear around you. When these particles coalesce into a solid ring and the bar in the HUD flashes white, you can activate the healing pulse ability. How do I activate it though? Healing pulse RB. This ability will consume the particles. Okay, cool. Alright. Let's grab a save in, maybe drop to 1080p quick and check through frame generation. I can get it back to 4K. Does still use, I mean, we're using 300 watts here actually, still quite a lot. Solid 8 out of 10. Yeah, it's pretty good. This is so, I was expecting this to be really bad, right? Because of how bad the demo was. But this is like so much better performance-wise. Like the performance was so bad on the demo. It's like the complete other end. Definitely not perfect. Like there's some weird stuff going on at ultra performance there. But like, yeah, way better than I thought it'd be. I thought it would be like terrible, like the demo. Seems like they've changed it quite a lot. I'm just dropping to 1080p. Run through that quick, and I'll check frame generation at 1440p just to try and limit the amount of restarts that I've got to do. Seems pretty good, I like it. Almost kind of seems like a quite a good handheld game, like to play on a handheld. Oh no. What's going on here? What am I seeing? That's because I'm at 1080p on the screen, but I think the game's at 1440. Yeah. There we go. So 1080p, 1920 by 1080. I'll leave all the graphics at ultra. We'll if we go, I'll go DLAA. So we're native 1080p here. Have a look at that really quick. See if it bottlenecks at all. Like if we lose any GPU usage. You think 130 is too little? Yeah, you got to put it in context though of like other Unreal Engine 5 games. Most other Unreal Engine 5 games might be 80 FPS there. 130, like it might be lower on the lower side, but if you compare it to like other games in the same engine, it's like well above what a lot of the other ones will get. This is with everything maxed too though, and there's ray tracing. Definitely don't gain much, so like you don't gain much from dropping the resolution, and you don't gain much from dropping the upscaling loads either. Like the difference between quality and ultra performance for me was like 20 FPS. It's not like worth it. So I feel like the gain from that is definitely less worth it. But we were doing like 60 to 70 at 4K, which yeah, it's not insane, but in other Unreal Engine 5 games, that was like 40, you know? It's better than a lot. So as I'm doing about 120 here. So that's still probably, you're still looking at a increase on 1440p native We were doing about 90 here, so you're still looking at like an increase of about 30. Probably 20 to 30 on average or so. It's still quite heavy on VRAM. We're definitely over 8 gig for a 1080p GPU. We're at 9.1 gig. Even Power 2 is still fairly high, 360, but game overall does seem fairly heavy power-wise. Obviously at 4K I was using over 500 watts. Is it full ray tracing? No, I don't think it's full. I think it's probably just Lumen software. It's just got it on here, so I'm guessing maybe if you drop the settings of high and above use more accurate ray tracing methods. So I'm guessing if you go to medium, it probably drops off. I'm making the assumptions, but I would assume it's not full path tracing just because the performance to get 60 FPS at 4K with full path tracing doesn't seem definitely isn't likely. How do I block? There we go, there's my health. No. There we go. All three, we got full health. Getting the hang of it. There's a ghosting. Yeah, it's because I'm at 1080p and I'm also at have I got DLAA on? No. Where am I? Oh, I do have that on. I think it's because I'm on a 4K screen, but when I play at 1080p, it can look a little bit blurry on the stream. I'll switch back to 4K. I didn't notice it so much at 4K, but it does get a little blurry, especially on stream, just because I'm also capturing at 4K, so it like scales it, and it can sometimes look a little not as good as when I'm at 4K. How'd you get health back? Like I just did there, there's a ring. There's a white ring that'll... I think when you either block or kill an enemy, you get like a white ring around the character. And then you need to press RB if you're on a controller. I'll try and do it again. You see it there? It's a little hard to do in the middle of combat, but... See it right there? You need to just tap RB when it appears and you'll gain the health back. There is a tutorial for it if you come into here. Tutorials, because I actually didn't know how to do it either. What was it under? It's this, Healing Pulse. This thing here. So you could just follow this tutorial, it tells you how to do it. But yeah, seeing about 140 here. I mean, my average is 144, so we are hitting that at 1080p. Let's have a quick look at DLSS quick. Definitely going to want DLAA on. It does, ghosting looks worse, definitely with TSR. So many games coming out. Yeah, there is quite a lot, isn't there? I think the next one's maybe, is it Borderlands 4? Next quite big game that comes out. So I think I want to go the other way. And the thing is, if I get in that car, I think you go to just a completely different area, don't you? Okay, this ain't gonna go well, is it? Ah, see, I just missed it then. I missed the ring. I think there's more stuff I need to collect. I think I've got both the things for the door now, though. Next is Cronus. What is that? I don't know what that is. Cronus is in, like, the controller Cronus software. Hollow Knight 2. I've heard of it. I've never played it, though. I never played the first one. I do know of it. I want to try stream this again, maybe the 9070 XT, but I can't. I don't think I can play tomorrow because I need to work late. I think I'll probably finish work too late. I don't think I'll have time. Definitely does seem to stutter, I think, a little bit more for me at low resolutions. Obviously on the 5090 you probably don't really... Oh, I'm actually still getting that weird artifact in colours there. Do you see that? I don't really have any need to really stick this at 1080p, but... I should check it out. Oh, what, Hollow Knight? Yeah, I can't play tomorrow, though. I've got to work. I'm going to quick save and get frame generation on. Check that quickly through 1080p and 1440p, and then we'll maybe just switch back to 4K. We have to go main menu. Let me just reboot really quick. Definitely a bit annoying having to do that every time. Silent Hill 2? As in, like, what's it called? Silent Hill F? I'll check that out as well. I don't think that comes out until... I think that's in like a couple of weeks, isn't it? Cronus. What is it, though? I've never heard of it. So go multi-frame generation times 4. Still got DLSS quality there. What is it? Is it just called Cronus? It's just trying to tell me about Cronus Zen. Is it out on Steam already? It's got 3-star. Is it already out? Why does it say it's a 2016 game? It doesn't have very good 6 out of 10. Why is it initial release on 2016? Am I looking at the wrong thing? Am I looking at an older game? Oh, this game. Oh, yeah, no, I know this game. I've got this on my wish. This is like almost Dead Space-like, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. I've got this game on wish list. To be honest, I didn't know it was called that off the top of my head. But yeah, I have seen that game. $1080p. We're definitely, well, we're dropping usage a lot here. Look, 60% usage. But I am getting almost 400 FPS. Look, 390, there we go, 410. So I'm breaking 400. Shoot! But it's also giving me loads of really nice colours on the screen. Which I'm not sure what that's about. Latency still, like, pretty good. 30 milliseconds. So that's fine. If you absolutely want to smash out 400 FPS. On this, power's still pretty nuts. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I need to go down and help that woman, don't I? I have the stuff for it. How do I get there quickly without having to really fight much? Cheese it. A lot of people got banned from Battlefield 6 for using what? A Cronus? Yeah, I mean, it's... I don't really know. It just mods... Is it a mod for your controller where you can run scripts? I mean, it is cheating. In a way, isn't it? If you could... If you're, like, doing it to... I don't know. I don't really know what it does, but... I don't need it. I'm already pro. These items don't fit. You having a laugh? What items is it then? But yeah, I don't know. What day does that come out though? Thursday. I want to try and play this again on the 9070 XT. If I maybe do that on Thursday. It's really annoying I can't do it tomorrow. It's really annoying I can't do it because of work. I mean, there's a small possibility that work might not go late, but it's just one of those days, you know? Where it's right at the end of the sprint, and you're just like, this work's not done. The only way it's going to get done is if I work till like 2 AM. It's one of those days. Where was the other... I have to go actually fully back down, I think. Question is how do I? Comes out on Friday. If it comes out on Friday, I can probably check this out Thursday, and then maybe on Friday I can check that out. It's still glitching loads. I think this could be frame generation causing it, you know? See, it seemed like it was ultra performance causing it, but it seems to happen every time I put frame generation on. At least times 4. Where am I? Is this not the way? This is the way. Unless I'm going crazy, there was definitely a door somewhere, wasn't there? Boom. You can save it as well, or maybe switch it back to 1440p. Here's the door. What? Yes. Chill out, bro. Question, was that all worth it? Seems like no. Let's quickly go 1440p as well. Slowly work our way back up to 4K. I'll just check out frame generation on 1440p. We'll definitely be keen to see if it still causes that weird color thing. We shall see. Weird, because I saw that same thing in Metal Gear Solid. We'll get back up to 4K. The only real resolution. Silk Song was announced to be released in the same... What's that? Oh, is that the new Hollow Knight game? Do I need to play the first game before I play the second one? In Hollow Knight? So I'm just sorting the overlay out quick. It breaks it a little bit. Just switching res. What size? Whoa. That'll do. So you see, everything's set to ultra here, 2560 by 1440. Got DLSS quality and frame generation on. Sort the most in. I'll maybe go back to 4K native just because honestly the quality's pretty good when it's like that. I didn't have any of that weird color issues. 1080p, 1440p though with multi-frame generation, it does drop my usage quite significantly. I'm getting 70%, although I'm back up to about 90 here. Back in that room, I had about 70%. Oh look, I'm getting that green, that weird color stuff again. Yeah, that's 75%. It does still have quite fluctuating usage. I remember seeing that on the demo. Quite a bit. Doesn't cause it to stutter though, and to be honest, get fairly similar frame generated FPS really. 380, 370 there. It's probably going to come down a bit from outside. 360, 350, 300. Still feels okay though. I mean, my latency... Some jumps up to about 40, but it's pretty much fairly similar to 1080p. I mean, looking at somewhere between maybe 25 and 40. Not really going to notice that at all. Still going to play pretty well, although usage, yeah, like 83%, 85%, so I'm missing out on some performance there. I wonder where the... I wonder where these other items are that I need to, like, help that woman out. Is there any way I can tell, like, what needs to be put in there?
Please help! We're in here! Hello?
It's almost like another... one of those other two that I had.
Hello? Please help! We sold everything we owned, but it still wasn't... So he locked us in here. Who's there? Please help! We're in here! Hello?
Where haven't we looked? There was that area... where was it? It was... There was that weird, almost like cave area. So I definitely see closer to the 300s as opposed to the 400s. I wonder if I can... You know what? What weighs it back to the guy? Try and get a parry off to show you the parry. That's not gone well. You get these really cool finishing moves. No crashes. No. The only crashes I had were when I tried to enable upscaler. I tried to change the files and add upscaler, but it didn't crash. Well, it crashed, but it wouldn't let me boot the game. I don't consider that a crash per se because I've actually, you know, modding the game files, so it's kind of fair enough. If I break something. Definitely, I don't think as good image quality. Definitely some blurriness and stuff with frame generation. I personally never really use it. I never really use frame generation, but I've occasionally used it, like to try and get more FPS if I have to, but I just avoid using it normally. If I can run stuff on the 5090, I don't really need to use it. I think I can give him something back, can't I? If I remember.
What do you know about the... What do you know about...
Oh, I need a new controller. It presses buttons.
Thank you for...
I was hoping it'd maybe give me something to do with the do with that thing that I need for the door. Let's Star Wars Jedi. Yeah, kind of a little bit. What, because of the third person? A little feel of that. Oh, yeah, look, you see the green there. Let's get it back to 4K. I'll play for a little bit. Change the settings too much because I've changed them loads. Get frame generation off. We'll just play it through native. And I'll maybe get in the car because it goes into a more open area, so might be worth it to have a look at if it gets any worse performance wise. I was using multi-frame generation ×4 then, yeah. But I'm going to switch it off. Only annoying thing is you have to restart the game. Every time you switch that on, you have to restart the game. Make sure to drop a like on the stream if you haven't already. I'm about 30 likes off 100. Might be able to hit that before the end of the stream. So go back to 4K. Do 4K. Everything's set to ultra. We'll just go native, max everything again. We're native, so no DLSS, upscaling, no frame generation. I'll leave it on this 100% with TSR. I probably will switch it with DLAA, but I'm kind of curious to see how bad the ghosting is again now that we've seen the other resolutions. Because it did look a little bit worse at the lower reses. If my overlay will load. Why is it so small? There we go. No? Why is the overlay so small? There we go. Oof. So in this bit here, wow, FPS has dropped down a bit there. This, I think, is probably one of the actual hardest bits to run. I think. Touch wood, haven't seen it go into the 40s, but 53 there, 54. Honestly, I do think maybe you might see high 40s, 48, 49, or at touch 50. Is it? Oh my god, it's so close. How is that not hitting 49? It's like so close. Somehow just about stays above. That's crazy. What was that worst bit there? It's the lighting, I think. It seems to struggle with that quite a bit, obviously. There you go, 49. I saw it. I saw it. It happened. But it's still pretty brutal, FPS-wise, natively. Like I said earlier, definitely not the worst performing Unreal Engine 5 game we've sort of ever seen. But it is still tough to run. I think it does look quite good, though. I like the lighting and graphics. I think look pretty good. Setting it back up to about 530 watts there as well. Quite heavy for that. The only really good thing, I think it's not very VRAM heavy. We're only at 11 gig. So for 4K, maxed out, that's not too bad. Not really much variance between VRAM usage at 4K and 1080p. I mean, I had 9 at 1080p. I've only got 11.1 here. Only a couple of gig difference. It's lens flare. The issue's I think it's frame generation, because we don't have that issue anymore. If you play natively if you switch frame generation off, it doesn't seem to really be a problem. It seems to be some sort of bug with that. I wonder where this thing is. Should we just get in the car? I might get in the car. God. Worth checking what's back up here. So that's the thing. Back then in the dense forest bit, I was getting, you know, sort of 50 FPS. Then out to a different area, I'm sort of getting 70, 75. I was wondering if... No, I don't think it is. Maybe we'll just hop in the car. I wonder if we can come back, though. That's the only thing. I don't know if we can come back. Let's do it. I'll tell you what I wanted to do first. See if I can re-find that cave again. There's a cave up here that had some weird code. $6090. 6090 Ti. 6090 Ti Super. That's a tongue twister, that one. I want that GPU. 6090 Ti Super. Can you imagine? 64 gigs of VRAM. Easy. Why am I not getting any of my light health thing? Where was it? It was by the tents, wasn't it? What's up here? Oh, I missed it. I missed the health. Maybe there's a key. That's got to be for the little box. So yeah, come back there, getting about 50. Where's that little box? Oh, the light here. Look, 47. Oh, God. That's the lowest we've seen yet. my stamina. Have a day off. Hey, we got my health thing. Quickly before they release the thing again. Oh no. Ah! That's not good. Dude. Quick! Oh. Tell you what. That got a bit choppy there, didn't it? Oof. So yeah, definitely staying above 60 here. You're going to want DLSS quality on. Should maybe try and get that on. Boy, is that definitely in combat there. I'm definitely feeling that. See how it goes with this. Where was the box? There's the lock box. Damn it. Where was it? It's there. It's that one there. How do I get there? I think that's the key. I've got 2 keys now. Is that the wrong one? I think that's the wrong one. There we go. I've probably got some stuff I can add to, where is it? Loadout? No. Got that. It's aggressively wounded, reduce stamina cost of actions. We've got loads of stuff. Try. Still got another key, but I honestly have no idea what that's for. Oh, that's for the car, isn't it? Maybe let's hop in that. I think it might tell you if you can't come back or not. Still looks pretty good, I think, though. DLSS 4. I think this is the fast travel. Pretty cool little car. Oh wow, okay. Exploration. Where was the map? There was some sort of map somewhere, wasn't there? Did I not? Navigation. That's where we are, is it? U5 is so gone. People don't even know how about so much. People do not even know about so much going on with this engine. What do you mean? Here we go. This is like the tile screen. Ads champ, yo. How's it going? He was not expecting that new Spurs signing. Which one? Simons? Is that how you say his name? And they got a they got another striker as well, didn't they? I keep playing games you don't want spoiled. That's alright. I've actually only really just played the demo bit.
Why are you in Akasa Marshes? Who ordered you? Where are my men?
So I think you played the demo, didn't you? I've actually not. This is still in the demo. This bit.
Got the better of them.
I've just gotten the car.
Abandon the vehicle and walk away.
So I haven't really.
You have my word. No harm will come to you.
I haven't. I've not seen anything yet that I haven't already seen.
How about I give it back when I no longer need it?
But performance looks much better.
It's just too convenient.
You have no idea who you've stolen from. Choose your next move wisely.
Savino. Yeah, I think Tottenham had like an alright window, didn't they? Got like a fairly decent squad. Just have to see how it'll go, really. Bournemouth, yeah, no loss to them. That's typical Tottenham, though. Beat Man City. To be fair, Bournemouth are pretty good, though. They're no Man United, are they? I mean, if you beat Man United, you just wouldn't be surprised by it. Yeah, so this bit in the demo, if you complete the demo, is pretty much fast traveling to this area, basically. So I've still seen all of this already. Pretty much. Am I testing Kronos tomorrow? I don't think so. I don't think it comes out till Friday, does it? People are saying? Quite a big stutter in there. I can't stream tomorrow anyway. I've got to work. I've got to work late. Probably do this. I'll check this on the 9070 XT on Thursday, and then maybe check that Kronos thing on Friday. Because I don't think it comes out tomorrow, does it? Either way, I can't play tomorrow, unfortunately. It comes out 5th of September, which is Friday. Yeah, it doesn't come out until Friday. But I'll probably check it out Friday. Looks kind of like Dead Space.
Why? We got separated during the evacuation in Tulsa. I'm screaming.
Try DLAA. I mean, it'll be like native performance. It'll be like as low as like 50 FPS ish in some bits. Did it, yeah, it has multi-frame generation. Yeah, you have to restart the game though to switch that on. Definitely a bit more stutter in this bit. So yeah, this bit here, pretty much the demo I think ends just pretty much exactly here, doesn't it? Did the combat prove too easy, Varys? I'm gonna open an area like this, seeing just about pretty much bang on 60. This look, I don't know, it looks pretty good graphically. What do we think? I think it still looks pretty good. Say please. Please. Definitely, like I say, it performs way better than the demo did. The demo performance was so bad. What is that? Almost looks like that thing off Stalker. That sent like a shockwave. Can I jump? I can't jump over that, can I? Oh, I keep missing the heel. Can I jump over areas? How do I get over there? Can I go in the water? No. The answer's no, is it? Yeah, the answer's no. Computer says no. How'd you get over there then? Go bridge over there. Yeah, you've got to go around the long... You can't go through here. I guess it's forcing you a specific way, isn't it? I think the water as well actually looks quite good. Anyway, guys, I'm going to have to head off. I've got a load of stuff to do. It's been good checking this out, though. Like I say, I'll try and... Probably won't be able to stream tomorrow, I don't think, because I've got to work late, but... if I do have time, just by like chance, I'll try and switch to the 9070 XT. If not, I'll do that on Thursday and then try and play this Cronus. What was it? Try and play that on Friday, 5th of September. That comes out. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching. Hopefully catch you in the next stream.